When priming a canvas, the first thing you should do is lay the canvas down onto the floor and make sure it's horizontal to the floor, perfectly flat. What I like to do is I like to take the canvas and raise it from the floor using some old paint buckets. In that way the canvas is separated from the floor, and when you paint around the edges of the canvas you don't get any dust or dirt coming off the floor onto the canvas. Once you've put the canvas down, it's a good idea to get a broad brush and then to take that brush and dip it in about 1/3 of the way, which means it's not overloaded. The brush is just loaded enough with paint. Applied to the canvas in gentle circular strokes. These can be alternated with strokes that crosshatch, and a always reductive method in terms of pressure. So you start with a harder pressure working towards a lighter pressure. You then work your way around the surface of the canvas until you reach, until you've covered the whole canvas. At that point I like to then go and do the edges of the canvas, just makes it a little bit more neater. Paint around the edges. Then take the side of your hand and brush it lightly over the surface of the canvas to remove any further ridges from the canvas. You want an absolute smooth surface, and a surface which has a little bit of tooth but doesn't have any ridges or directional strokes on it. By using the side of your hand, this will help quite a lot. Once the canvas is primed, the brush can be washed in water and you're ready then for the next layer. After a 24-hour period, apply a second layer, and using the same technique, quarter loaded brush, and apply it to the surface, the already dried surface. 24 hours allows the paint a decent time to bond properly. This layer can also be left for 24 hours. Remember to finish this layer as well with the brushing off of the hand, which will help smooth away any paint ridges. You want a really nice consistent surface in terms of the thickness of the paint overall, the whole surface. Once that is done, you can wait another 24 hours, and after 24 hours you can turn the canvas over, and then you can apply a mixture of 50% water and 50% acrylic to your surface. I like to mix in a little bit of cold glue, or what we call wood glue. Basically it's an acrylic based glue, and I apply most probably about 1/8 of the wood glue to the mix, and use this rundown watery mix to seal the canvas from the back. Once the back is sealed and dried, it can be touched up from the front as well if you like that. But the canvas should now be ready for painting.